Become lovingly powerful in 6 weeks. Why 6 weeks? Because it takes 40 days to create new habits. Not only new habits of behavior, but habits of thought and habits of feeling. If you want to change your behaviors, you have to get to the thoughts and the feelings that are behind those. And in order to do that, you need to be aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and that takes time. There's also 40 chapters in this book, and 6 weeks times 7 days a week is 42. So it matches up. So there's 40 lessons in this program. And with each lesson, there's 4 parts. There's a story, which offers a continuous thread that pulls you forward with the main characters. And I'm going to read you a little bit of the story in a moment, so just bear with me. Then there's guided journal questions, so that you can apply what you're learning from the book into your own life and make it specific for you. Then there's a mindfulness video, breathing exercises, guided visualizations to shift that balance from the outer world back to the inner world. It should be more of a 50-50 balance. When it gets to be like 90-10 or 99-1, that's when we feel completely split and scattered, and we don't feel whole and complete. So the mindfulness exercises bring us back to balance out the human being and the human doing. We're human beings, but we are spending all our time doing, and that's causing a lot of the imbalance. Then there's movement videos, karate, high energy movement, powerful movement, strong movement, yoga, gentle movement, flowing movement, opening up movement, dance, fun movement. We're going to play with the puppets. And you even get a puppet once you get halfway through the program. I will send you one. Just like this, exactly the same. So there's 4 parts to every single lesson. Each day, it takes 30 to 45 minutes, and you're activating your body, your mind, and your spirit. So you're integrating all the different parts of yourself. So instead of being split and scattered, you start to feel whole and complete as a habit. That's the whole point, as a habit. You develop different habits, not only of behavior, but of thinking, but of thought and feeling. And you learn to not only manage your emotions, but transform them. Transform fear into love. Transform anger into empowerment. Transform chaos into calm. You will learn tools that bring you down from an elevated state back down to neutral. You'll learn how to get present in your body, balance out head and heart. You learn how to get grounded and strong like a tree with the roots deep into the ground so that your sense of yourself is unshakable. You will learn how to breathe the 7 colors of light through the 7 energy centers of your body. Do you even know what the 7 main energy centers of the body are? Well, you'll learn that too. And you'll learn some traditional Chinese medicine, acupressure points, energy medicine, different points on the body that you can activate to access the chi flow and ignite the chi flow and balance out and harmonize all the meridians in the body. This is ancient wisdom that has been passed down and survived for thousands of years, which is not accessible to us and not accessible to kids. And I did not learn this until much later in life, and I wanted to put this into the hands of children because they're the ones who need it. And I wove it through a story because that's the best way that we learn. So these tools, all of these things I learned through martial arts, through becoming a world-class athlete. I learned about the body through being a lawyer and being a social entrepreneur. I learned about my mind. I also studied all kinds of I read hundreds of books and studied a new way of being because the old way wasn't working for me. As a mother, I cracked my heart open and I studied and I learned how to love in different ways, just like you're having to learn how to balance everything out in your life. So it's possible to live in a different way. It really is possible. And when you open the door to possibility, it leads to probability and then inevitability. Let me just read from you a little bit from this book. She noticed her emotions still changing within her. This is on page 243. She noticed her emotions still changing within her like a river flowing downstream. The whitewater rapids of anger had transformed into swirling eddies of doubt and now emerged as a steady current of determination. Slowly, like a dawning sunrise, Baladova realized for the first time in her life that there was a part of her that was deeper than her emotions, different from them. A part of her that didn't go up and down with the waves of anger, sadness, jealousy, or shame she felt on the surface, no matter how intense those feelings were. A part of her that could simply watch. A part of her that was still, steady, and secure. A part of her that wasn't good or bad. It just was. She put her pen down and smiled, catching a glimpse of herself in the mirror along her bedroom wall. Her oval, bruised face stared back at her. "You're all right, Baladova," she said aloud to herself, looking straight into her own eyes. For a brief second, the thought that she might actually like herself crossed her mind. "You're all right, girl." She nodded her head slightly, growling just a little as she uttered the word girl. So this whole program is about education, entertainment, and enlightenment all at the same time. Rising to your highest creative potential of body, mind, and spirit. Love, power, play.